Hello, my hosts, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. Today, we are going to be launching our replacement spaceship. Well, space station. The one to replace the space station we deorbited last session. So, give me a moment to let the game load up, and we will be right on that. Got a couple of moments. So, today was a pretty even day, apart from the fact that I was going to start recording and then the cleaner started to do vacuuming, so I couldn't do that. Which is fairly typical. And I might hear a bit of construction noise from across the road because they are constructing. Right. Let's get right into it. So I had a bit of problems with my wings, so that is a bit of an issue. And I am... Oh, that's there. A bit too big. Hold on. Let me shrink myself down and reposition myself. There, that's better. Okay. So, we're going to have a space station. We need an antenna, a docking port, and can generate power. Must be fully assembled when it's launched. At least 5 Kerbals, having viewing cupola, maintain stability, and orbit of the sun. We can do that. Also, we can fulfill this requirement as well. By sticking the Sentinel thing on that. So, also, if we go to active, this one, we're just not going to do it. Okay. Because these surface deployed missions, they're not that good compared to the work you have to do to it. Okay. Let's work on our new space station. So, first step, gonna use the Kerbal module. So, docking port. It's 5 Kerbals, so we're gonna have, what we want is, I think it's under science. Where is the laboratory? Mobile processing lab. Since we're going to be in orbit, there's no point in having some of these. But that That's not going to be fine. The next thing we want is habitation. So let's get under utility, hitchhiker storage compartment. Okay, those are lined up. So if we look at crew, we've got way more than 5. That is excellent. Now we're going to need power for this and the ability to launch. So can we stick that on there? Yes, we can. Good. That will... If we stick that and a docking port. Septrons, coupling payload, aerodynamics. Coupling. Okay. So, power's the next thing. We want the biggest power panels that we can manage. So what have we got? 13. So that's the 1x5. Those are the 2. Yep. I think that's the biggest. That's 6. That's 1x6. 1 by. Thought we had unlocked the bigger ones, but doesn't look like it. So just make sure that we don't interfere with those axes. Hold on, what's this one? Okay, how much power does it give though? Outputs 8.3 a second. Hold on, the 1x5. Okay. Get rid of those. Oh, they're bigger. A lot bigger. So we want to keep it in alignment with everything. Just for aerodynamics, what can we do? Go like that. Does that... do those jut out? Don't think they do. Because the problem is if we have things of sort of differing sizes, we end up with the issue that it gets like the wobblies. Okay. Cancel that. that in. And while we are at it, we're going to have a look at batteries. So squeeze those in there. Squeeze those in there. We're going to keep as much power as we can. We're going to have another one of those pylons. This engine nacelles, I think it's like a good thing for stability. Structural fuselages do. And in here, what's our best antenna? I like the ones that... So you're 5.4 and you are significantly smaller. So you're the more powerful ones. 5.48, 5.48. So both of them are there. When transmitting, requires that amount of power. So this one is less power hungry. And is lighter. Ah, so heavy and more power hungry. So this one's just better. I think its problem is it's just physically bigger. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. Well, those are in place. And while we're at it, add more power. Then at the base, gonna add another inline there. Gonna go build fairing. So left alt. Okay. We have then a coupling. What the... couple are like that. Is it the one that has the double? Doesn't have the double H. That's fine. And this will be just to adjust ourselves into the correct spatial orbit. So, solid fuel, not fuel, tanks. We just want the pure liquid fuel if we can get one. So a jet fuel container. Like that. Let's do right. Jet fuel container. And the engine will be an atomic engine. I forgot to put the Sentinel on it. What we can do is we can switch this two of those and go to science. Where is it? Science. We get the Sentinel infrared telescope. Oh right, it needs the adapters to get in there correctly. I am also thinking like that. Come on, you Sentinel thingy. Delete fairing. How does these things attach? No. Ah, okay, there it is. Right. That's kind of the reason why we wanted that like that. Okay. So, build the fairing. It's weird design, but we can live with it. This is all mostly aerodynamic. Excellent. Oh, what I do also want is if we go back up to the pods, so we want an AI unit. Huh? Where are the... Where are the unmanned pods? Those are the manned ones. If they... I didn't think the game had updated yet. Why am I not seeing... Okay, is it under command and control? No. there should be a spot where I can put because these are manned vessels. Oh, this is the pocket notes. There's a stay put, Nick. Ah, here they are. Okay. So, this one is the most advanced, I think. I'll go by expense. Okay, this one's the most advanced. And it can reaction wheel, prograde, retrograde, hold, which is not perfect, but it's about as best as we can do. And we can put that... Where can we put this little beast? Ah, we can put it up here. So you're in there. And you sit on top of that. Actually, we'll put the service bay top of them both. Stick them inside of the service bay. Like that. So you go up there. You go like that. Clip that through there. Open it. Grab you. Put you inside of the service bay now. So you can sort of pilot and keep everything going fine, even while this is being flown. Right, we've got all the requirements. Now we've just got to put this thing into orbit. We're going to have huge ass boosters for this. And actually, I'm going to get a couple of girders. That's grip strap. Where are they? Girders. I'll stick them on the sides. Like this. But we want to be able to detach them as well, so we're going to have the detachers. So coupling, hydraulic detachment manifold. If we put them, where is a good place to put these? Here. We put the girder out there, and what we're going to do is move this girder until it is clear of that bit at the bottom. This is going to be a slightly unorthodox design. Let's make sure that it's like at least somewhat aligned. Okay. If we look from above, yep, we are clear. Now let's see what we've got for engines. Advanced. And I'm going to go for sub-assemblies. Ah, those are those things. That's not what I wanted. So little ones. Okay. That'll do some damage. So we're going to stick one of these on each side as our, basically as our thing. Can we break these off or not? Oh, come on. It's not gonna... Oh, you're not gonna attach? Let's put in just a little bit of a fuel tank here so we can stick it on the bottom of them. Right, so go back to the normal. Well, get yourself a fuel tank like that. We'll go attach you on top. That, any clipping issues? No? Okay. Just throw that in the bin as an announcement. We'll aerodynamics, we'll put on a little cap on top of here. And I suspect this is going to fly terrible. So aerodynamics. Okay. Let's check first things first. All right. Check sequencing. That deploys, that's fine. That drops those big tanks, drops the little tanks, drops that. You should be in line with that. This one should be in line with that. Actually, those engines should be down there. Along with that. Okay. The shell is with that. Right. I think we have something. What's our... Yeah, we've got... We have a fine thrust to engine ratio. Probably want to put on a nose cone on top of here as well. Just as... It's too big. Want the nice smooth one. Where has it got to? Like that one. It's the tiny, no. It's not the small. we got the radial air intakes. Cool. What? How have I gone and lost it again? Actually, that lines up perfectly. Let's get rid of these, because they're clipping through. And put them here. And finally, let's strut things up. Because even though they add to air friction, this thing is going to rip itself apart otherwise. There, okay, can't reach. You like that. You like that. On the other side. To need some way to attach this to that, but I think that's in the way. There we go. Fortunately, it is kind of square. Let's see if we can get a cross brace in here as well. And like that. I think the girder actually provides more of that support. Out further so it doesn't, because those will go away. I want you. It's very difficult to get the. There we go. So, up here. Over to there. Right. And nope. Okay. Interplanetary disco. Also, while we are here, utilities. We got lighting. I think that's under power. No, it's not. So I want to stick some lights on here. Light strip. Designed to navigation lights. Excellent. That's going to help with docking. Save you. Crew. We want a pilot. We want a scientist. What's happened to our other scientist? We probably want an engineer as well. Okay. Save that. Leave. I wonder, hold on. Did we not recover a vessel after we landed it? Okay. Got probes. I'm going to be launching a space station into interstellar orbit. But before I do that, I'm just going to work out where a couple of my Kerbals are, because they seem to have gone missing. So astronaut complex. Build that. Ah, okay. They're in the Mark 1 lander cam. I'm not sure where that is. Let's have a look at our probes. Ah, they're still in orbit. I haven't landed the space station support. Oh, that's fine. Okay, let's get to flying, because that's what I came here for. Flying and probably crashing our spaceship. Save. Make doubly sure we've got the crew in place. Got a science and an engineer. Okay. Go for launch. So I'll put the engines up to max. There we go. Close off this window here. Go away. Let's see how this works. Oh, this bit's working fine. Gaining altitude. So far everything's been stable. That is also a good thing to see. When we get over, let's say 15 meters, we'll see how it behaves when we start a gravity turn. You suspect that it's going to behave a little bit not too bad. Of course, this big bulge at the bottom creates a lot of drag, but that drag will probably become stability. Okay. That's not too bad for stability. wants to turn to up, but that's right. Since we are going for pure a pure what's his thing, I'm just going to keep the orbit, so like just keep us, I'm not going to go into a parking orbit, I'm just going to keep accelerating. There we go. To the gravity turn. There we go. Keep leaning ourselves over. Once we've reached escape velocity, I'll look into... Oh! It's not too bad. Once we've reached escape velocity, I will look into basically any further issues. We can get rid of this thing here. Undock. Correct our orbit for the desired orbit for this craft. Continuing outwards. Let's go do that again. Don't know why it zooms right out sometimes. Overcorrect. There we go. Right. Kill that for a second. Now, where does it want us for this, for the look at our contracts again. It sets contracts. Reach the designated orbit. So what is the designated orbit? Only these just like display them. Okay, it's 1116. Inclination 0 degrees. So problem is I can't actually see anything that looks like that. I should be able to see an orbit. Is it really far out or close by? Minmus. Let's remove everything from here for a second. Well, there's Jewel. So what's our current? So it is closer to the sun than our current orbit is. Definitely closer. So after we've exited, we're going to have to do an orbital correction, I suspect. Here we go. Add a maneuver. Periapsis. Actually, go to the apoapsis instead. Just on the other side. We're going to use that to adjust you down. It's 1116. Oh. Just adjusting this orbit. One six. Over here. Oh, 1112, sorry. That. You go away. You. It's got to be 1112. Just need to nudge things up a bit. Okay. And that one. It's going to be lower you down as well. One 6 7. 167. Just adjusting this. We'll manage that a little bit later. Where is our vessel? Hello? Just fast forward ourselves through time a bit. Here we are. Let's get rid of that. And we're going to move you. Where are you? Okay, you're in the processing lab. Cool. Extend our solar panels. Gonna have to retract them when we do various sciences, but it's fine. Well, when we do maneuvering anyway. Got power. Start the research. I've realised I haven't put a return vessel on here, but we can dock that in and do the return later. Right. Yep. Okay. We will add that to list of things, and you over there, and add over there. Right. So, we have all our maneuvers set up. We've got 8 days until that happens. While that is happening, let's go back to the space extender. We'll land our spaceship that we have in orbit. Okay, let's switch off all of these and only look at the ones that are currently in orbit. Switch that off to, which is space support. fly you. Right, so let's do a quick save. Switch on that. Fly retrograde. Got plenty of fuel in here. So we can take that until it comes down to like there. Warp ourselves in. And now we'll have a nice re-entry. Let's see. Just checking if we got extra fuel in there. We don't. So basically we are re-entering. We've passed into the atmosphere. We'll start seeing some compression effects soon. Switch off that light. Go. Actually, go for a internal view. Oh, the batteries are getting in the way. Oh. Go to the next camera. Now I've forgotten how to get out of this mode. There we go. Right. We might as well stage. Got a nice heat shield there. Get an issue with the batteries overheating though. Coming down. We are below 40 kilometers. We're coming down below 40 kilometers. It's decided that we're in atmospheric flight. Got all these batteries overheating. And 22.2 kilometers an hour. Nice bit of compression heating here. Got a good link down to the thing, I think. Just check our map. We are not going to land anywhere near the Kerbal space station. That's fine. It's just like a lake there. Cool. Now we are descending quite nicely. Where are the... Oh, there's the main chutes. Cool. For a second there I was a little concerned about our chutes. I'm concerned that... Look. We're no longer facing in. heat shield. That's a little concerning. But we seem to be accelerating pretty quickly. Heat issues aren't as telling. Okay. Good. Deploying the high-speed drogue chutes. They should slow us down. Make it safe for us to deploy the main chutes. Okay, main chutes armed. Main chutes deployed. Okay, things are going well. Now we just got to hope that the chutes are good enough to slow us down before we hit the ground. Hello! Pharos Marsh. Is that how you pronounce your last name? Anyway, it is good to see you. At the moment we are recovering the space ship that we sent up to support our space station. And that was a crew of Jeb as the pilot, Bob as the scientist, and 𝕊𝔸ℕ𝔻ℝ𝔸 as the engineer. And they're coming down quite nicely. Although we are descending at about 100 meters a second, but hopefully as we drop down below, there we go, the chutes will deploy into their sort of full mode and drop us down to 4 meters a second, which is quite a nice steady rate, so that's pretty safe for us to land with. And we're coming down onto flat, onto the edge of the mountain, so hopefully we won't fall over and then roll down the cliff and crash and burn and explode, which has happened before. But things are looking fine at the moment. We're just gonna switch on the stability assistance just to give us a little bit of resilience in case the edge is too big. That's they're gonna go get right dizzy. Is it gonna stop? Let's toggle the SAS just to make sure that that's not making it worse. Nope. Okay. Let's use the RCS to... I think it'll stop when we get to the bottom of the mountain. Or everything will blow up when we get to the bottom of the mountain. It's kind of difficult to tell at the moment. What's that there? It's like a spot. I'm going to have a look at it once we roll to a stop. Fortunately, that's not looking like it's going to happen very soon. Come on. Doing about 3 meters a second, which is not completely intolerable. I guess I could have somebody jump out and sort of like try and stop it, but I think it'll just roll over them. Okay, that dot that we were looking at, that seems to be just an artifact, and we have come to a complete stop. Excellent. Now we can recover the vessel. Let's have a look at what people think. Okay. No science. We got 2.5k of funds recovered. And no XP. That's okay. It was more getting these people down onto the planet in order to make them useful for other missions. Go to mission control. Just gonna see if there's any missions. Okay. They want flybys with the mun and land on the mun. No. Okay. So, we have launched our space station, and we've landed our space station support vessel, which was the 2 missions we set out to accomplish for today's stream. Now, if we go, so let's go back to my room. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Tomorrow we will be playing a bit of Kerbal Space Program. Actually, no. Tomorrow we'll be playing Minecraft. And the day after that will be Factorio. With perhaps Gorilla RimWorld streams at some point. Thank you everybody for watching, whether it be live or in the archives. And please subscribe and set notifications if you want to see when I go live.